Hey guys, so I thought I would do this quick video. This is a haul video of all the gaming stuff that I bought over the weekend. I did buy other stuff, but this is just the gaming side. So first of all, the first few games that I've actually got, let's get them. I basically got from my local independent game store. So he does sell things at decent prices, and it's awesome because you can pick little bits up instead of having to constantly be like only one thing. So this cost me 12 quid. So this is for the SNES or Super Nintendo. This is a UK PAL version, and it is for Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So it was important that I got this particular one, so not Street Fighter 2, it had to be Turbo, because I've got the console boxed under my bed and it just didn't come with this when I bought it second hand, and I just wanted a loose copy. I didn't want it boxed because it wouldn't have come boxed, I don't believe, with the original console. I assumed it would have come loose. I don't actually know, I never got a SNES when I was a kid. I got like a PlayStation 2, Game Boy Color, I had like a ZX Spectrum and stuff like that, so I just missed out on that particular franchise and that particular console. So if you know, so you can leave me a comment down below and let me know. But I've seen this for silly prices on like eBay and Gumtree. People want so much money for it, and it's not worth that. I've seen it in CX and Baseco, and again they want too much money for it. So 12 quid I was happy to pay. Now my collection, well, that little box is complete, so if I ever chose to sell it, it's more likely to sell, plus it's worth more because of this, plus it is quite a good like party game and like just a two-player game. So I apologise for itching my nose. I thought I would do this video early as well because yeah, I think I'm starting to get cold, which is brilliant. So the next two games that I bought are for the Game Boy, and that is the original Game Boy. It is Dr. Franken and Dr. Franken 2. So these look really cool. Personally, I've never played them. I did test the first one last night. It's your typical kind of like, reminds me of like Smurfs, reminds me of Bugs Bunny and stuff like that when you're collecting things. It's literally your typical like Sabrina as well, like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You have to literally go through each room collecting certain pieces. It shows you a map at the beginning and you have to get from where you are to that room, and there's loads of monsters and weird things. The monsters look really awesome. Like there is your typical just like ghosts and spiders, and then there seem to be like the ghost of like, was it the ghost of something past and stuff like that? It seemed to look like that, but it was really kind of graphic for a Game Boy game. So I grew up with the Game Boy and I love the Game Boy, so I love collecting for it. So I thought these two would be brilliant to add to my collection. So the first one cost me a £5 and the stickers just come off, and the second one cost me £6. So I really don't mind paying that for loose cartridges like this. I prefer to get boxed, but yeah, these aren't too bad. So the next thing that I managed to pick up was I'm not sure how to pronounce this, I'm not gonna lie. I think it says orphan, but I'm not sure. It's Sign of Sorcery. But basically this game, I've personally never played this game, but I saw it. It was a £5 and I thought it really looked like something that I would play. It reminds me a little bit of Final Fantasy, Shadow Hearts and stuff like that, as you can see from the gameplay on the back. It came with everything. So it came with the guide as well, which for me is a big deal. I like strategy guides. If you've watched my channel a bit, you'll know that I collect strategy guides in general. I like the fact that in here you can see the characters are done in proper anime style, and it's old school anime. It's like very pointy noses and pointy chins, which is cute. So yeah, so they had that kind of thing, so it kind of drew me in and I thought it's definitely a thing to grab. So for a £5 as well, it's not too bad to add to my collection. So my PlayStation 2 collection is growing quite rapidly. So then I saw this. Personally, I never had this back in the day. We had rubbish internet for like ever when I was a kid, like genuinely forever. It was like, we had a 98 Microsoft computer that had like free Tiscali. Genuinely, that is an internet company in case no one's heard of it. Tiscali, which when you first bought a computer back in the day, you got free internet with it. And my dad refused to change the computer because he was like, if I change the computer, I have to pay for the internet. Then we got some sort of virus and we had to format the computer, and Tiscali was wiped off. And then he went to AOL, which is now TalkTalk, and it was just awful. Like literally, you couldn't do anything. I remember having the original DS, and it was like, you can go to people's villages or do different things in Animal Crossing and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, I really want to do this, and I just couldn't do it. So I never had this either, and this was the PlayStation 2 network access disc. So I thought this was quite a novel little thing. So back in the day, also, when you wanted to get online for certain things, you had to have discs and little inputs that you had to personally purchase to make your consoles online capable. So obviously the Xbox 360, you've got the dongle. PlayStation 2, you had this and like an Ethernet cable. The Nintendo DS for the browser, you've got the adapter and game cartridge, and lots of things like that. So this I thought was really novel. So it came with obviously the disc, which is in really good condition considering most of this was bought by children or played with children. So the disc is quite good. It came with the important codes, and it came with the book how to actually do it. So I was quite impressed, and it was only £3, so I was like, I actually quite like this. I would like to add this to my collection. Unfortunately, I don't think I'd be able to test this. I can give it a go, but I don't think it will work considering the PlayStation 2 network, I believe, shut down either last year or the year before, unfortunately, so it's not even active anymore, so I don't think it'd even work. But I thought for a little bit of nostalgia and looking after like history, I thought that would be awesome. So the next thing I got was at CX. I did check the game. If you buy from CX, always check the game, always check that it isn't scratched. Also, when you open it, obviously, so this is what I bought. So I bought Samurai Jack, but also when you're buying a game, open it like this, do that, obviously without ruining that. But if you push it like that and look in the middle, in this bit here, if it has a CEX sign there or a CEX printed sign or sticker, it is a copyright art piece. So don't purchase it unless you really want to. It means it shouldn't be the price it is, because it isn't the full product. It doesn't have the original box, it doesn't have the original artwork. It also means it's technically illegal for them to sell it like that, and it is also, I believe, if you know about it, it's illegal for you to buy it, and you could actually get in trouble by law for buying it because you know it's a counterfeited product. So something to be careful about. But this is absolutely fine. Checked all this out. Genuine game. Samurai Jack, The Shadow of Aku. Love it. Love Powerpuff Girls. Love Samurai Jack. Love like the conspiracy theories that they're all one universe. Yeah, I've never actually played this. Again, I didn't have a GameCube growing up, so there is quite a few games that now I am picking up and playing for the first time, like Luigi's Mansion, which they have recently re-released or are re-releasing on the Nintendo 3DS, which is really cute. I swear the cover literally looks identical though to Luigi's Mansion 2, which could get confusing, but I think it's awesome that way people can play it. But it is another one when I kind of look at it like, why are they releasing it on the 3DS and continuing that line so much? Just in regards to it, because it is a bit like, they could put that on the Switch and it would sell. I had got it pre-ordered, but I cancelled it because I was like, I just would prefer it on the Switch. So, but this cost me £6. It said it came with the guide as well, which I love it. Also came with the GameCube. Don't play it for too long because you'll get square eyes, etc. Kind of thing. So yeah, the disc is in good condition. I'm going to give this one a go next week and see what it's like. And then the last game that I kind of got out and about was a game. I found this in Colchester actually, because I go to quite a few different places and the boys like to go out, so I like to get fresh air in the pram, so I like to go out to many different places so I don't get bored. So we went to Colchester today and I managed to pick this up. So this is second hand and I did pay $34.99 for it. It is Flashback the 25th anniversary. So this is a collector's edition, which I love a collector's edition. I love any big box games like this. They're super cool. I would like to get a few big box PC games that I had when I was a kid, just because I had them when I was a kid. So this is really cool. So this comes with the game card in the game case, a retro style metal case which looks like the original NES cartridge. It comes with a numbered metal card, a digital soundtrack, but that's probably already been downloaded unfortunately, and the game menu. So I did ask her in there if it had everything in, and she said she assured me it did, but she didn't look like the type of person that should work in games, to be honest. She kind of looked at me really strange. So we will see. So, oh, I can't even get that open. Oh, wait, I'm going to break it. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. So, this is the steel box, which looks really cool. So, inside, when you open it as well, it has my collector's card, which is in there, which is good. Also nice to have some back. So this says 2142 AD. Your Comrade B. Hart, Galaxy's Bureau of International Agents, right now. You're stranded on a faraway planet after discovering an alien plot to take over the Earth. You must travel and find your way to Earth with your memory artificially erased and foil the aliens' deadly plans. Did you know Comrade B. Hart's design has been inspired by a certain Marty McFly, Paul Cassette? So, but that's kind of cool. It is properly metal, which I quite like, and that's that little message on the back. So, I like that. I like that a lot. So, you get this, which is the little art book. It's like a little book that tells you how to run and jump, etc. Because it's a very basic game. It shows you maps, which is kind of cool. Designs of characters. I can see it being Marty McFly even in the pixelated version. So they have restocked this, which I blooming hate when they do. I hate stickers so much. I hate stickers on games. I genuinely, if I buy if I buy guides from game and they've got stickers over it, I make them take the stickers off before I purchase it, because it ruins the actual sticky part of the book. And I'm like, nope, because you've ruined the product. So, they've left the sticker on, which is kind of a bit... So, that, and it does have the little card with the number on the back. I'm not going to show you just in case it hasn't been used. I will attempt to use it and see if it hasn't. But all in all, it's quite a cute little collectible. I will play it as well, so. And then the only other thing, I can't get the sticker off my leg now. So that's my blooming tights. There we go. The only other thing that I bought, which I've just got to grab from there, 2 sacks, was these. Now, I thought these were really cool. So when the boys get in more of a routine, I'm planning on streaming again and doing other live stuff as well. So I thought these would be awesome. So first of all, they're just like cute anyway. I think they're really cute. But also, if I can find the button, they light up, which I absolutely adore. And then they also flash, which I love. So I'm gonna just put that one up a bit. There we go. So I think they're really cute. They've got a mic built in, which is quite good. So I think they're lovely. They literally cost me like a tenner from Game, and they had the battery already in that you had to pull the tab out. So yeah, they had this colour and they had blue as well, but that I've seen anyway, but they only had this particular colour the other day when I went in, so I just grabbed the pink ones because I like the pink anyway. All in all, personally, I think if I had the money, I know they're only cheap, but I don't like to waste, I would probably buy both just because they're super cute, and then I said I love them. So but yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is there anything that I picked up that you knew about? Like personally, I didn't know about this till I saw it today, and what really sold it for me was this. I like a steel box as well, and I like the fact that it looks like an original NES cart. So but yeah, let me know down below what you think. Is there anything that I need to look out for, or anything that you saw that I bought that you liked as well? So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time. So